everybody. Welcome today to Drive Time Unscripted Lunch Edition. We're doing it already.
Okay, y'all.
In there. It's not Friday, but...
Listen, you asked me to do something. I have to send myself a reminder. There we go.
Okay, we are on the ball today. Well, we're glad you tuned in today.
See, and unless you were watching the video, you'd have no idea that I was just off in my own little world, which is normal with a phone in front of me just to justify my off in my own little world. I wasn't actually typing anything. I was off in my own little space. I was in my safe space.
Anyways, we have a brain teaser for you today, as usual, and some random Did You Know facts. Do you want to read the brain teaser today?
I think I know it.
Go for it.
What comes once in a minute, twice in a moment, but never in 1,000 years? M.
Yeah.
There's been a recurring theme with the letter ones, like sneaking letters in there.
Sneaking letters.
I'm learning.
What
eventually.
comes once in a minute, twice in a moment, but never in 1,000 years? The letter M. That makes sense to me, but we will check our answer because we don't know what the real answer is because it's in an envelope. Okay, what do we have for our subject today?
Cloudies.
Clouds. I will have to say that the clouds here in Florida are pretty impressive. They are. In the summertime, they're like huge mountainous clouds.
That the pop-up thunderstorms we have down here during the summertime, usually you can set your watch at 4:30 where you see like this mushroom just billow out because of all the humidity moving.
Yes.
It's like sunny in the sky, and then like, and it's cool because you take off in a plane down here during the rainy season in the afternoon.
Yep.
You can look around and see like all the pop-up storms because sometimes they're only like a half mile wide, a quarter mile wide.
Yep.
But it's this thunderhead that's taller than it is wide.
Totally.
It pops up, dumps a bunch of rain, and the wind that flows out, and then it's like, and one of those little storms can be so hard. I mean, you can hardly see out the windshield.
Yep.
But then it's over in like 30 seconds.
Totally. The best storm ever that I've experienced down here was I was out fishing and look off into the distance.
Those can be fun.
And this huge cloud was forming. And all of a sudden we watched the rain start. You can see like the rain coming from it. And then a funnel cloud.
I haven't seen that.
Funnel cloud comes down, touches the water, and
starts
it's like
coming right at you.
I think we're going to start going.
We're going to start going
way.
the opposite way that is going.
Yes, it was cool though. Anyways, interesting facts about clouds: they're not weightless. Clouds look like they weigh little more than a tuft of cotton, but they're heavier than they look. Your average cumulus cloud can weigh more than 1 million pounds, and a vivacious thunderstorm can pack billions, if not trillions, of pounds of water in one tiny part of the sky.
Well, I guess it has to have weight because it's dumping. I remember a year ago, kind of the beginning of our rainy season, which is like end of May, beginning of June, when it gets really rainy every day. Yeah. We had that storm. We got 3 inches of water here. Naples got like 6 inches. So you take a storm that's at least 100 square miles.
Sure.
You dump between 3 and 6 inches of rain. You do some math, and that had to been like trillions of pounds of water.
Probably.
I mean, just insane amount, at least billions.
I'd like to see the scale that they use to weigh them.
I know that would be.
Anyways,
that would be complicated. Okay, Bill, got the scale. Here we
go. Cirrus clouds are made of ice. Interesting.
Oh, because of how high up they are. That's cool. Huh. Oh, a cirrus cloud can do a Virga, which is precipitation that evaporates before reaching the ground.
Okay.
Oh, so that the rain hits dry air at the low and middle levels and evaporates. The craziest thing I've ever personally experienced, it was several summers ago down here, rainy. It was sunny day, not a cloud in the sky, and it started raining. There was that much humidity
like a
in the
sun
air.
shower.
Yes.
Yeah,
There wasn't even like a cloud. It was not a cloud in the sky, and it was just the evaporation being like pulled out of the air. It was crazy.
Wow. And then somebody turned your sprinklers off?
Listen. Fear the Supercell. Why don't you tell us about Supercells?
Most thunderstorms are uneventful, but a tiny percentage of them can grow strong enough that they rage for hours and produce unimaginable horror.
That was a quotation.
Yes, it was. These storms, known as supercells, are characterized by a rotating updraft that powers them like an engine. In addition to their enormous hail and monstrous tornadoes, supercells are known for their incredible appearance. The most striking part of a supercell is the rotating updraft, which looks like a column that stretches from the horizon to the heavens.
It's crazy to watch the clouds spin and swirl, especially when you're like in a tornado watch or a tornado warning.
Yep.
Oh, anvil clouds. Those are always fun.
Yes.
That's from a collision. Thunderstorm is thin, flat cloud that covers an area miles around like an umbrella. This is known as an anvil cloud, and it occurs when a thunderstorm's updraft hits the tropopause. Usually the point at which air is neutrally buoyant, it can no longer rise on its own. The air hits this layer the updraft's going up, and it hits a level of air.
Sure.
So the air hits it and then is like forced out.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, that is cool. Anyways, let's get back to our brain teaser before we end for the day. What comes once in a minute, twice in a moment, but never in 1,000 years? Our guess is the letter M, and I would have to agree with that. That is our answer.
The letter M.
All right, we got it. Hey, thanks so much for tuning in today to Drive Time Unscripted Lunch Edition. I would encourage you, go to truehopemedia.com, check out the broadcast schedule. There's a lot of programming for your whole family. Parents, you're looking for some good programming for your kids to listen to? Check it out. At 3 o'clock every day is Adventures for Kids, and of course music that is wholesome for them to listen to. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll catch you next time.